Okay folks, this one here is going to be how to make a buckle. Not how to make a buckle, but how to make a strap for a buckle on your armor. There's two ways you can do it. You can do the long strap like this, which this end which in turn would be riveted to your armor, and it goes around like this. The other way, which I'm going to show you here in a second, is a little bit different. This one's an interesting one, and I actually almost always do this now because it's effectively better. So first thing I want to do is take this, make sure I got the right width, which I do, and then I'm going to bend it around like this, and then compare to make sure that's going to give me enough room to do what I want. Alright, and that's actually probably a bit excessive on how much room it's giving me, but that's okay. So, at this point here, one of the things that I'm going to be doing is taking the hole punch at one of its widest settings. Actually, I'm going to dial it down a little bit. That's way more than I need. I'm going to punch right in the middle. And this idea, and then I'm going to go towards whatever I was thinking of as the top of the leather strap. So I just did a couple punches like that. This is an old tool punch. Old leather punch. It's beat up and doesn't cut as well. Pause for a second while I clean this up. Okay, so I cleaned that up. You got a little generic hole. You slide this through. You make sure that this will slide through. And then we take it, bend it around, and turn to make sure it functions. So it's there. And I can pivot this back and forth without any real impeding of movement. Alright, and you notice there's none on this side. It basically stops where it's supposed to meet at. But it's longer on the other side. So then here's a little bit tricky. We're going to have to bend this like this. Then we're going to go down to the leather here. You're going to dial your rotary punch to your rivet size. And you're going to punch through both. Alright. So now that we have that, I'm going to use a rapid rivet for simplicity's sake, because this is not something I'm actually doing for a purpose. So we're putting this on. Imagine this steel plate is your van brace. So I take the rivet, place it through. Put it through the leather like this. Then I'm gonna, because it's a rapid rivet, you clamp them on both sides, so on and so forth. Go to your anvil. The other advantage of a rapid rivet, well, one of the disadvantages is things don't like to lock very much. Let me be smarter. I'm going to go to the edge of this. And that's going to change the hassle I'm having. Alright, so it's here. It's usually easier if you have the buckle sitting off the edge of the anvil because it will get in the way a lot in this situation. got to hold it in place. This is where the smaller hammer comes in play because it's easier to deal with. But so now you have it set. In turn, I would cut the excess leather off right here. So then I wouldn't need it. And now you have a buckle that's set up. So you can bring in another strap from, let's say, the top of your vambrace. Can come through and buckle. So basically you're using one rivet, where a lot of times you see people use two rivets, because they do one rivet to hold the buckle in place and they do another rivet to attach it to the steel. Whereas you can just do one real quick near the edge like this. Alright folks, have a good day.